right, so we just got to the penitentiary. We set up a gear room with all of our gear, and now we are about to go walk through this massive abandoned prison. Tanner, you want to lead the way?
Let's do it.
This is our entrance.
Here goes nothing, guys.
Whoa, what's down there?
This is the tunnels. This is where the guards were able to walk back and forth without being seen by the inmates the whole entire time. If anyone was rowdy, this is where they'd put their guns and be able to stop what's going on.
There's a freaking like fake headroom.
Why do you open doors, Chelsea?
Curiosity killed the cat, Chelsea.
All in favor of Chelsea not being allowed to touch anything?
Aye.
I.
Chelsea even says aye.
This is the hole.
This solitary confinement?
Yeah.
Let me see what this feels like.
I'm gonna shut you in.
Okay. This is so freaking creepy in here, dude. I don't think I would make it more than a day in here. My thoughts alone would drive myself crazy.
People were sentenced here for a very long time. I mean, sometimes they were punished here and sentenced down here for like over a couple of weeks.
Obviously, you were put in here for a reason and you deserved it, but this would suck. I would hate that.
Oh, that'd have been horrible.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Man.
Damn.
I mean, just look how small these jail cells are.
Yeah, not a lot of room for one person.
This place gives me the creeps.
Dang, look at this, you guys. This is the infamous cell block 1. That's Turkey Pete.
They actually retired his cell because he was so beloved in here.
What do you guys want to do? Do you want to go silent? Just see if anything here wants to make itself known?
Sure, let's do that.
Let's just sit right here and go quiet and wait for something to get our attention.
This is the first prison in Montana, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy to think about, the first prison in Montana.
Dude, that felt like the whole building shook.
That was so loud.
That's crazy to think about, the first prison in Montana.
The noise we heard sounded like it came from Turkey Pete's cell.
I think this is where we should put the music box.
Yeah. So right now I have what's called the music box in my hand. This is a motion activated device. If anything comes in front of this, it's gonna play an old tune. So if there's someone in this cell block who wants to come out and play some music, you can come and stand right in front of this device and it'll go off like that. Before we leave, let's just see if anything wants to go and play with the music box.
You can come out of your cell and play with this device without having any repercussions.
If you want to use that device, Turkey Pete, you can. Whoa! There it is. It's going off.
What the heck?
He's here. Can you hold on to it, make it go off a lot longer?
Dude, it's trying.
Holy crap. Okay.
Tell it to stop.
Can you stop? It stopped.
What is going on? Seriously.
That thing was dead silent. All right, we're gonna leave right now. We're gonna keep walking around the property, the prison. You can keep playing with that device while we're gone. We're gonna leave it here for you. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Here we go.
Dang, right there. It's the Death Tower.
See that right there?
Oh, yeah.
That's the bazooka hit. You can even see that the metal frame is blown.
Oh my gosh. That's where a bazooka hit, and they were hiding out right in there, in that room.
Yeah, in '59, 2 prisoners, Jerry Miles and Lee Smart, led a riot to try to escape. They stole a gun and were cornered by the National Guard.
They ended up taking their own lives too.
Watch your step, guys.
Yeah, these are really tight corridors here.
Should we just climb to the top?
Yeah, let's go where the action happened.
So this is the room they died in.
That's what I've been told.
Holy crap. Do you guys want to sit down and go quiet?
Sure.
So right now we are sitting inside of the room in the Death Tower where Miles and Smart died.
I wonder what like their last conversation was when they were in here and they knew they were gonna get caught by the National Guard. No one knows the
No.
real story.
I have the digital recorder. I could like ask some questions right now.
You should.
All right, so right now I have the digital recorder in my hand. We're gonna ask some questions, and if there's any sort of a voice that wasn't ours when we play it back, that means we got something. Miles, Smart. Are any of you two here with us right now?
My battery just went from 86.
This just died.
Dude, I'm not kidding. I was just about to say my battery just went from 86 minutes to 54 minutes to 93 minutes.
Do you want me to record your camera?
Yeah. Get over here.
Okay, watch this. Try to roll on the digital recorder, and boom, it doesn't even let me roll. It just dies. I just put in a fresh battery in this too.
Tanner's gonna need a new battery real quick here.
Dude, I literally put a new battery. I'm only at 40 minutes now.
Holy crap.
39, 38.
I put a battery in at the same time as you, Tanner, and right now I'm at 110 minutes.
I don't understand what's going on. 13, 18.
What?
What does that mean?
Something is trying to like use the energy from your camera.
5. It changed. I'm dead.
It's dead?
It's dead.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that happened just like that.
Rolling.
You had a new battery. Same time we all switched batteries was when you switched batteries. Digital recorder, I switched. This is the first time even trying to use it tonight, so it hadn't even been used yet. Like there's no reason for this to even die.
This is pretty creepy.
Should we keep moving? Should we get out of here?
Let's do it. Let's get out of here.
Wow, it feels really good to be outside after that.
Yeah.
If we take a left down this path, we'll be going into the maximum security as well as where they'd house the women. They weren't allowed to come into the courtyard. They were stuck in their cells 24 hours a day. Later on, it turned into maximum security. They put the worst of the worst in there and the people that couldn't interact with other people.
Oh, is this it right here?
We have to go past this wall and it'll lead us into an entirely different enclosed area.
Okay. I don't like this. Hello?
Oh, this is the disciplinary cell.
Yeah.
The disciplinary cell? What?
It just blows my mind that like people who stole things and like made one bad decision that wasn't necessarily hurting anyone ended up in jail.
Oh, what was that? What was that?